Hello everyone and welcome to 1000 PS TV. Right here in front of me is the brand new BMW R12S. From my point of view, an absolutely dreamlike bike. And now let's see how it actually feels once you're in the saddle. You might have already spotted it, there's a keyhole, but I've got keyless go. Good news for you as well, I'll be recording my route using Kalimoto because I've got this motorcycle cradle here, the SP Connect one that BMW uses. So let's fire up the engine and hear how it sounds. Right, cameras are all synced, let's get going. So yeah, February and March, always the time for a winter escape to Spain. And this time it's something really special. The R12S from BMW is a tribute to the R90S from the 1970s, BMW's very first super sport bike. Back then, features like disc brakes, even twin discs up front, 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds, and a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. That was a big deal, and that kind of thing hadn't really been seen from BMW before. And now, nearly 50 years later, BMW has cemented that legacy with this special model in the R1290 lineup. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Orange and silver, the tank, that two-tone paintwork always puts a smile on my face. And matching that, the chrome exhaust system. Gorgeous wire spoke wheels. The craftsmanship is just a dream. Everything feels super high quality. Up front here we've also got the option 719 package, so that includes the mirrors, grips, foot pegs and so on. Then of course there's that gorgeous rear end and the little front fairing. Back to the riding impressions now. I'm going to keep it short today. My aim is to talk about the bike for about 5 minutes and then give you 5 minutes of pure sound. Because we've now got a brand new recording setup which we're trying out for the first time today, and since a lot of you have been asking for it, we thought we'd give you proper sound clips, just like what our mate Shaf has been doing on his channel for a while now. Let's start with the R12S. It's a derivative of the R1290 series, same exact power output, that's 109 horsepower. We've got 115 Newton meters of torque, the air oil-cooled Boxer from the 1200 GS, now already 3 generations old, is still an absolute beauty, and now it meets Euro 5 Plus emission standards. They've done a bit of work to get it compliant with that, and I don't think it's lost any of its punchiness or really any of that iconic sound either. Hopefully you're picking that up loud and clear right now. But what's actually different about the R12S compared to its siblings? I've already mentioned a few visual things, but of course there's more going on here. We've got the full package as we head towards the sea. By the way, we're a bit northwest of Barcelona here near Sitges, and I'm just going to turn around now at the entrance to the village so I'm not annoying anyone. Then we'll get to the riding impressions. Right now you can see the sea again from the other side. We're leaving the town and hitting the 70 zone. That's where you can open it up a little. So, riding impressions. What's different about the R12S? Well, as standard, we've got the quick shifter fitted here. Definitely a performance feature that fits nicely on a sporty model like this. It works reliably in general, though you do get that classic boxer jolt when shifting without any load. That's just down to the engine's design. It can't be perfectly smooth in every scenario. And that's also the case in the big GS, the 1300, which we currently have on long-term test. It's not totally ideal there either. Still, on a sportier bike like this, I think it's absolutely in the right place. Apart from that, the riding position is actually very comfy, even though it looks like a full-on sport bike. We don't have clip-ons. It's got a regular wide handlebar. And the position of the foot pegs is fairly relaxed, which means lean angle clearance isn't especially generous. And yeah, let's see, maybe I can show you straight away. Yep, I've already touched down on the left-hand side. So lean angle on this sport model is not particularly high. I obviously don't want to go too hard on it because, brace yourselves, the price in Austria is 25,800 euros and in Germany it's 22,500. So yeah, pretty sporty on the wallet too. You don't want to mess anything up at that price. How else would you describe the bike? Up front we've got twin disc brakes and honestly no complaints there at all. They do a really solid job. ABS, traction control. It's all lean angle sensitive these days, even in these retro style models. And BMW's done a great job integrating all of that tech in such a sleek, subtle way. Then you've got these gorgeous round dials up front with just two small LC displays tucked in underneath as a supplement. And you're probably wondering, I'm riding in road mode. The R12S actually offers road, dynamic and rain. So why am I not riding in dynamic? Well, to be honest, I don't think they've quite nailed that mode as well as they have with road. The throttle response gets a bit jerky. Personally, I prefer road mode. It just lets me ride smoother lines, and when I open the throttle, I don't get that sudden jolt through the bike every time. And before I let you enjoy the sound, just a word or two about the suspension. BMW is doing a bit of a cheeky label trick here, if you like. The rear shock doesn't say anything on it. It's not yellow or gold either, but it is in fact from Öhlins. And honestly, hats off, that's some serious understatement. The rear damping is excellent, I'm not missing anything there. And up front we've got Marzocchi components, a black upside down fork. On the R9T it's usually gold, which I personally think looks great. But here, because of the orange color scheme, that stunning orange and silver paint job, they decided to keep the fork black to make it pop a bit more. And now, like I promised, I've said everything I wanted to say. Now it's time for just sound. So lean back, listen in, and enjoy the ride through the Spanish countryside just outside Sitges.